Hello guys, standard 8, chapter number 5, combustion and fuel. Right, so in the previous video we have learned about the flame. So then flame of Bunsen burner, luminous flame, non-luminous flame. Right, then zones of flame, that means of wax candle, outer zone, middle zone, inner zone. So guys, in that case we have learnt about the temperature and the different temperatures of the zone of flame, right? So today what are we going to discuss? Today we are going to discuss about the characteristics of fuel, right? Okay guys, our next topic is characteristics of fuels. So guys, not all the combustible substances, combustible fuels are useful for all the appliances, right? For all the applications. Because why? Reason is that for different combustible substances have different characteristics. Which characteristics? So some of them gives too much heat, some gives very less amount of heat, some produces more light, some produces very less light. So according to that one, fuels is required. So as for example, choice of the fuel will be depends on its characteristics. So suppose if we discuss, so for domestic and industrial use, what happens? So cost is depend on it in the industry. So for the industry, how much amount, what is the cost of that fuel if we use that fuel, and what will be the cost of that one if we use that fuel. So cost also depends. Then second is efficiency. So how much calorie value, that means how much heat energy this food will give, right? That is also depends on the choice of the fuel. Third one is availability, that means this one. So how much availability of this fuel is, right? How it easily we can get it, how easily it is available, that is also depends on the choice of the fuel in the domestic use or in the industrial use. Now next one is pollution. Suppose we know that in the ceramic industry there was coal gas, it was polluting too much pollution, so it has been banned, right? It has been closed right now. So pollution is, that means extent, that means contempt in the pollution is also required, that means how much pollution it causes, that also depends on the choice of it. Suppose if we use gas, that means GSPC gas, so there will be less amount of the pollution will be. If we use CNG gas in the vehicle, it causes less amount of pollution. If we use diesel, it pollute more amount of pollution, that means it causes more amount of pollution. So choice of the fuel for the application depends on these all the parameters, right? Now there are two main important characteristics for the fuel. Which one is? It depends on the calorific value and efficiency. There are two main important characteristics of the fuel. Which two characteristics? First one is calorific value and second one is its efficiency. So let's discuss about the calorific value. So let's discuss about the calorific value. So what is the calorific value? So that means this is defined in such a way that the amount of heat produced by the substance, it should be in the kilojoule, right, in 1 gram. That means कि 1 gram of the substance, when 1 gram of the substance burn, so the amount of heat energy, this will be in the kilojoule, right. So this amount of this kilojoule is called as the calorific value, right. मतलब मीनिंग है, दैट मीन्स कि आपको 1 ग्राम सब्सटेंस जलाना है, 1 ग्राम वुड जलाना है, फिर उसमें से जो भी हीट एनर्जी रिलीज होती है, राइट, उसको किलोजूल यूनिट में हम लेंगे, वो जो वैल्यू मिलेगी दैट विल बी द कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू. ओके, नाउ किलोजूल, दैट मीन्स कि कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू का यूनिट इज किलोजूल एंड इट इज डिनोटेड बाय Kj, राइट. एंड कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू इज एक्सप्रेस्ड इन द किलोजूल पर ग्राम. दैट मीन्स कि 1 ग्राम वुड जलाने से 500 किलोजूल कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू मिलती है. दैट मीन्स कि यूनिट ऑफ कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू विल बी 500 किलोजूल पर ग्राम. वी विल राइट लाइक दिस. ओके, नाउ second thing कि when there will be more calorific value in the substances, so it will be beneficial for us, right. So better calorific value, it gives too much amount of it, so which is very much important. So here we can see that ki few fuels and their calorific values are given. So first we can see that ki fuel is that wooden pellets, right. That means ki wooden pellets we will burn, 1 gram wooden pellets we will burn, it gives 17 kilojoule. That means ki this 17 kilojoule per gram is called as the calorific value. Okay, now coal, it gives 20 to 33 calorific value. Charcoal, it gives 35 kilojoule per gram. Then cow dung cake, it gives 7. Coke gives 73, kerosene gives 48, then petrol gives 47, biogas gives 35 to 40, LPG gas it gives 50, methane gas that means ki CH4, right, it is a hydrocarbon gas, this is called as 55. हाइड्रोजन गैस मतलब कि H2, इट्स मोर, सबसे ज़्यादा कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू हाइड्रोजन गैस की है, राइट, इट इज़ 150. देन डीजल इट इज़ 45. सो राइट नाउ वी आर यूजिंग LPG गैस फॉर द बर्निंग ऑफ फॉर द कुकिंग ऑफ फूड, राइट, एंड coal we are using for the thermal power station to generate electricity. Okay, petrol for the vehicles. So right now diesel and petrol are very much useful in the vehicles, right. But there is problem guys कि when we burn fuel, so this has been explained about the calorific value, but now about what efficiency, what is about efficiency. So when we burn any fuel, so 100% efficiency we can't get, because few of the heat energy will be wasted during the cooking time या तो during the any other burning. So at our home we can see when we put cooker on the stove, so some amount of light can comes out, right. So this is called as the waste of the heat. So it is never possible कि no one fuel can give 100% efficiency. That means कि we can use 100% of heat energy during the burning, right. Okay guys, let's discuss about the characteristics of ideal fuel. So here we can see the first characteristic, it is fuel should have in high calorific value. That means कि फ्यूल की जो कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू है वो हाई होनी चाहिए. सेकंड, इग्निशन टेम्परेचर फ्यूल का जो है वो लो होना चाहिए। लो डेट मीन्स कि इट शुड नॉट बी बिलो रूम टेम्परेचर, इट शुड बी अबव रूम टेम्परेचर, बट इट शुड नॉट बी टू मच हाई। दैट मीन्स कि इग्निशन टेम्परेचर बहुत हाई भी नहीं होना चाहिए, न तो रूम टेम्परेचर से लो होना चाहिए। रीज़न इज दैट इफ द टेम्परेचर दैट मीन्स कि द इग्निशन टेम्परेचर इज बिलो रूम टेम्परेचर, सो जैसे ही हमने कोई ऑब्जेक्ट यहाँ पे रखा, सब्सटेंस यहाँ पे रखा, सो रूम टेम्परेचर से नीचे ही आते ही इट विल फायर। दैट मीन्स कि अवर नॉर्मल रूम टेम्परेचर इज 38 डिग्री सेल्सियस नियरली, राइट। कोई ऑब्जेक्ट यहाँ पे रखा है, अगर उसका इग्निशन टेम्परेचर इज 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस, सो नेचुरली अवर रूम टेम्परेचर के हिसाब से इट विल फायर इमीडिएटली। सो दिस टाइप्स ऑफ द फ्यूल्स आर नॉट पॉसिबल टू यूज, राइट। सेकंड वन, suppose the ignition temperature is very much high, that means कि suppose 2000 4000 degree Celsius, then when we want to use this substance, this fuel, we need to give the fire, we need to give the temperature to that substance, to that fuel, to that ignition level, to that ignite level, right. So this is also difficult to use these types of the fuels. Okay, now third one is it should have moderate rate of combustion and should release heat in a controlled manner. That means कि when it burns, तो whatever heat energy it gives ना, it should be in the moderate level, right. Suddenly it gives too much amount of heat and suddenly it gives very less amount of heat, and this is not possible. In this way we can't use these types of the fuels, right. And whatever heat it releases, it should be in a controlled manner, it should be in a moderate way, it should be in a rapid manner, right, in a continuous manner. Now next is the fuel should be cheap and it should be easily available, it should not be costly and it should not be expensive also, right. So if it is very expensive and it is not available easily, so in day to day life we can't use it, so fuel should be cheap. Next one is when this fuel is stored, that means the storage of the fuel and transportation and to handle and to use, this all the things should be very easily. This should be our ideal fuel, right, it is our ideal fuel. Now next one is when we burn the fuel, when we use the fuel, very less amount of the pollution should not be more, right, very less amount of the pollution should be caused. And okay, but problem is that there is no fuel in such a way that this all the condition it will, there is no one fuel which can fulfill these types of the condition, this types of the situation and this types of the requirement to us. So what can we do? So but we can compare this calorific value, efficiency, cheapness, then pollutions, we should compare to each other for the daily life and uses, right, and availability also. Because what happens, sometimes it happens that after the 30 years and 40 years there might not be coal, so we should take care of the availability and quantity of also, right. Okay guys, let's discuss some fuels based on their characteristics. So here first one is hydrogen gas as a fuel. So guys, hydrogen gas is very much inflammable, right. So it is difficult, hydrogen can get fire, can catch fire easily. That's why it is very difficult to transport, to store, why, and handle it. So these types of the fuels are useful in the rockets, right, in the missiles. Okay, now second is methane gas and LPG gas. So this methane, that means CH4 and LPG, that means liquefied petroleum gas. This liquefied petroleum gas we are using at our home in the gas cylinder, right, for the cooking purposes, because both the gases are easy to handle and it can give energy in a rapid manner, right, it gives energy in a constant manner. Okay, now this both the gases does not pollute, right, they do not pollute, that's why they are transported by the pipeline, by the cylinder, because it is very easy to handle, easy to store also and easy to use also, right, that's why it is useful for the domestic purposes. Okay, now next one is petrol, diesel as a fuel. So guys, petrol and diesel gives high calorific value, right, hydrogen also gives high calorific value, but petrol, diesel also gives calorific value more than wood. So this both the liquids are useful in the vehicles, right, but there is limited quantity of petrol and diesel. So in the next future might be possible कि petrol, diesel will be finished. So this is useful in these types of the uses, but we need to care of its quantity. And the one more disadvantage of it is that during the burning of petrol and diesel in the vehicles, it releases pollution, it gives harmful gases such as sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, this type of the gases it releases. That's why it is harmful for the pollution, for the environment also, right? Okay guys, let's see today's homework. Take out page number 92 of textbook. Solve these fill-ups in the textbook and true and false also, right? Then take out exercise of the textbook. Then in the exercise, fill-ups number 4, solve it in the textbook. Then turn your page. Question number 4 in the textbook. Then short question answers, question number 3 and 4. Write down these 3 and 4 questions in fair notebook. Okay guys, thank you. Have a nice day.